Alright everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you guys have been enjoying all these. Well, you've been getting some good likes out of this, so you guys have all been enjoying and getting down on it. So we're just going to do a message for you guys out of the Keymaster Tarot deck. I get a little pushback, especially on that card. People saying, oh, it's not Moses, no, it's not the Star of David. Well, in the Keymaster Tarot deck, he actually is a representative of Moses. Interesting, because I did the research on there to look. But you also have to remember, inside of these tarot cards, there is no genders. The Hermit can be a male, it can be a female. Any of them can be males or females. Just because they have that equality to them does not make them one thing or the other. And if you question the Hermit when you see the Hermit, it means you need to go inside and do some self-discovery. Self-reflection. People like to come out and voice their opinions on everybody inside of their stuff so they can seem better. Well, see if you're better, then start posting your own content. Sorry, I should not really say that. I am not that kind of a person. But well, they're coming out fast. That's the chunk we don't want. For us. No, Tower wanted to come out. Somebody get ready to go through another Tower moment here? What's going on, Collective? Alright guys, so as we sit here looking at this, I just want to make one quick reference check. Okay, so when we're looking at the spread that we got here for you guys this morning, the Six of Pentacles or the Six of Diamonds represents the give and take inside of things. That's why it's an equal reciprocity. That's why there's two in the middle and two on the end, right? So inside of everything that's going on right now, we need to be looking at more of an even give and take. So an equal energy exchange is kind of what this is talking about to me. People need to make up their minds and quit talking about it, right? So what this is saying is everybody talks about this equal balance and this energy exchange, right? But nobody really wants to do it. That's why the Two of Spades, Two of Swords comes up in the reverse. Because that's why the Temperance is imbalanced. Because these people are kind of resistant to it, it's creating this imbalance inside of what's going on for us. Right? Because we're not quite balanced. We're not quite in the full Empress energy, right? We're right there, we're kind of teetering. Right? It's because people are having that lack of wanting to share anymore. That lack of equal energy exchange. We're getting back into the I's, right? So that's why it's fading back into this way rather than the we. That's why I'm saying that it's coming out across. And if you look, it's true. People are starting to become a little bit more selfish. That's why the Queen of Cups comes up in reverse. right? Because her cup's being dumped out everywhere. She's not caring about what's going on. She's not caring about the collective anymore. She's just kind of more worried about herself. A little bit more self-centered. Hence what's going on here. That's why you see the 2 to the 1 to the 4, right? So we have the 7 of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. We just went through a resistance, a good with the bad. So this is literally telling you that you have to walk away from something. You got to leave these things in the back here to move on to greater things. You need to stop whining and complaining about everything and make the decision that you need to make. That's what he's telling you here. He's the Knight of Wands. All right, you need to stop. If you're going to do it, do it. If you're going to tell people you're going to do it, then you have to do it. There's no telling people, oh, we need to do it, and then not doing it. It doesn't work that way. That's why you guys are getting this pentacle coming up. Because the ideas and things that I'm saying right now are actually great ideas. It's the stuff people need to hear. Look at, we're getting another one, another ace in a row. Right? Because it's true, it's clear. To get to your pentacles, we need to have that equal exchange. Everybody needs to get their ideas in there. And we all need to understand that we have to work together in order to make this happen. Look at all three of the aces right there. And if you're not willing to do that, you're just going to keep creating these tower moments for yourself. You're going to keep being stuck inside your head. And you're not going to find that abundancy that you're looking for. So anybody that's kind of resisting this change, doesn't want to help the other person out, is going to come to find themselves standing by themselves. Because everybody else is willing to do the work. We know that justice is out there and justice has been served. We're getting ready to enjoy the fruits of the labor because we want to go and enjoy the sun and have our day in the sun. We want to go and enjoy everything. We want to have our inner child be happy. I'm going to keep them a little bit shorter for right now, guys. See if I can get more people in kind of watching. But as it sits for right now, it's really time to embrace what you have around yourself. Enjoy what you have around yourself because decisions are being made without your knowing. Okay? And if you're staying out of balance or you're saying that you want to do something and then you never do it and you never follow through, well, that's almost the same thing as disobedience in the Lord's eyes. If the Lord is telling you to do something and you keep telling people you want to do something and then you don't do it, okay, that's disobedience in the Lord. Disobedience in the higher beings. I don't know who this is going out to, but there's been a lot of people that have come up and talked to me. Oh! Or it could be there's somebody out there talking trash on somebody inside the collective right now, which is causing people to change their minds about somebody else too. And if that's going on, which I have a feeling that really is going on, that's why I'm saying this at the very end of it, because only a couple people watched to the very end. So if that's the case of what's going on, then you guys really need to figure it out. Find out who the true person is inside of the group. Find out who your true high priestess is. Find out who your person is has actually done the work, sat down, gone inside and done the work. Not the person that's sitting there kind of trying to say whatever they want to make it seem like they want to love you, and make it seem like they're going to care about you, and make it seem like this person always cared, but they never really cared. Some odd reason, see, there it is. I was waiting for it. You're trying to make everybody retreat and go back off into their sides again. So whoever you are, just know that people enjoy what we're putting out. They enjoy the abundances of what I'm doing. And you can't change my wheel of fortune around. That came out in the bad luck for you because you're coming after me again. So, have a good day. Enjoy it. I hope everything that you're trying to do works out for you in the long term. I pray for you. My angels and ancestors pray for you that you figure it out. One day you'll come to peace. Have a good day.